Good afternoon, this is Scott Sargent with the Capital Marketing Group. Wanted to take a minute to talk to you about something called your unique ability. It's a concept brought to you by a guy named Dan Sullivan. So in your life, you can qualify everything that you do one of four ways. Number one, you could say that you're incompetent at it, meaning that no matter how hard you try, you're always going to end up frustrated attempting to do that thing. You can also say that you're competent in it, which is essentially means that, you're about equal with everybody else in your skill level when it comes to doing that one thing. You can say that you're excellent at it, which means you're very good at it, you're better than most, and that it doesn't really quite give you quite fulfillment in your entire life. And then you have what's called your unique ability. It's that one thing in your life that you're able to do better than everybody else, and people in the market are willing to pay you a premium to do that one thing. So some of you may know me, some of you may not. I come from a background in the car business. I spent about 5 years in sales there. It took me a little bit of time to figure out that my unique ability came down to my ability to get people excited to the point where they would take delivery of a vehicle now and close them on that decision right now and not later. A lot of that came from years of dedication to doing online sales training through Grant Cardone's platform at Cardone University. So once I figured out what my unique ability was, I took a look at the rest of the process that it involved selling cars and figured out what I could do to get around it. I was incompetent when it came to standing on the lot waiting for people to come in. I mean, it's the most boring thing in the world. I get inside of my head and I just would not want to be there and start thinking about everything else in life. I knew that I was competent, at best excellent, when it came to driving my own traffic into the store. But my unique ability was to close deals. So the question became, how could I maximize my ability to close deals without getting promoted? Once I figured that out, I made the move to the internet department. And then once I got in the internet department, I started to figure out how I could get in front of more people. Well, I knew that there was more leads coming into the store than there was people walking in. I also knew that there was a bunch of other people working in the internet department who were pretty good at setting appointments, probably better than I was, but they weren't so great at closing deals. So I started to look at it. What could I do to get in front of more people? I started pushing everybody else in the department, even though I was just working as a salesperson. I started pushing everybody else to set more appointments because I knew that if there was overflow, I'd be able to get in front of somebody else. Now, although if I closed the deal on somebody else's appointment, I'd have to give up a half a deal, I was fine with it. Because if anybody who has been in the car business or done any kind of sales knows, it takes 7 to 12 contacts before you're able to get that prospect into the store or just be able to get them on the phone. I didn't want to waste my time trying to reach out to these people. So here I was setting my own appointments, and then every time somebody else had an overflow, I'd jump up, I'd take care of it, I'd get a half deal. I was fine with giving up a half a deal because I didn't have to go through the effort of trying to bring them into the store and doing all the follow-up for a week or 2 weeks or whatever it took to get them in. And because I had a high closing ratio, nobody in the internet department had a problem with me taking over their appointments. Matter of fact, they usually tried to get their appointment to me because they knew that they were almost guaranteed a half deal. I use myself as an example to help you explain maybe how it could affect your life, right? So take a look at what you do. What is it that you do on a daily basis? What is it that you could eliminate and possibly pay somebody else to do so that way you could focus on your unique ability and maximize your pocket? Meaning, if you earn $200 an hour doing what your unique ability is, and there's some things that you're willing to pay somebody $25 an hour to do, like go get the mail or set an appointment, pay somebody else to do those things. You're going to free up more time for you to do the thing that makes you the most money.